Hello, welcome back to another anime art video. My name is Dennis and I'm a beginner artist, and in today's video I'm going to be drawing the what's it not King Grand Kano, Supreme Kano, I don't know. This is one of the Kais. Why do I not know what Kai this is specifically? It's kinda stupid. Um it's the Kai that I think was responsible for sealing uh or could have sealed Boo away, but ended up, I don't know. He was doing something, and he was hidden in, well, not hidden, but he was trapped inside of the Z sword. And then obviously we all know what happened to the Z sword, quote unquote Z sword, because I don't think that sword that that he was trapped inside was actually the sword. I just think that the sword was heavy, just because if you want to bring somebody to life, right? Or if you want to get somebody unstuck from something, and the only way to break that trapped or that trap would be for the sword to break. So you make the sword as quote unquote strong as you can make it, to where it's not really easy to break. So then when somebody grabs it and finds it, one, they have a hard time lifting it, and two, they would never hit anything that would have a chance of even breaking it. It just so happens that, one, they have Gohan to use the sword. Two, they have Goku to hold the item that they're getting ready to throw at the sword. And they had Supreme Kai, who can create a object that is very dense. Um, I'm pretty sure it was one of the densest metals in the world, and he just had it on hand. So those three things combined, like, really did not leave that sword any chances. I think if any other person was wielding that sword, I think that he would still be trapped in there. But because those three things were met, it was, and if you train with a sword, you're training, like, you have to train correctly, because when you're training, you don't want to chip your sword or break your sword. You want to keep your sword in good condition. So in order to keep your sword in good condition, it's all about the wielder. If the wielder does not know how to use a sword that well, the sword is more prone to breaking. So if somebody had to learn to lift this, they would naturally have to train how to use it correctly, if they. But let's get into this.
You might be the one taking me home. One thing really do want. See that you're the worst, but I don't know. Is that true? We both feel the silence with things they think they know. Baby, that's why I just be free and let it all go. Let's go. I don't care what you say, it's true. Don't matter to me, 'cause I want you. get me home. One thing really do want. See that you're the worst, but I don't know. Is that true? People feel the silence with things they think they know. Baby, that's why I just be free and let it all go. Let's go. I don't care what you say, it's true. Don't matter to me, 'cause I want you.
All right. I'm finished with this picture of this Kai as well. You want to know what I think is interesting? Gohan had, what did he have? He had his potential awakened, right? From the Namekian, the old Namekian, right? He had his potential unlocked. And then, wait, no, he had his potential awakened. I think. It was one of those two. And then when this Kai got introduced, he he drew out all of Gohan's latent potential like right away, right? So when a character has that done to them, like what's like think about it this way. What does that do? I'm sorry if you heard that. What does that do exactly? If somebody takes out your latent potential, then that would be the potential that you would have later, right? So if you have that capabilities brought to you now, then what do you have to look forward to later, right? So let me explain it in a little bit more detail. Let's say your latent potential is 1,000, right? When you're 10. Let's say your latent potential when you're 20 is 100,000. Okay, 1,000, then 100,000. Okay, if I draw out your latent potential, so I take that 100,000 and bring that to you when you're 10. That was your latent potential. So after I awaken it, can you then go up from that? Like it would make sense because you can still train, right? Like you're still capable of training. But if that was your like if I brought your latent potential to you, then shouldn't it be the latest potential that you have? So shouldn't it be like the strongest you, right? So the fact that you can get stronger after that potential is brought to you is like, you see what I'm saying? It's like a double-edged sword. It's like if you're playing with time, right? Like it doesn't make sense. Like if I go to the past, like if I'm the most powerful I can be to where I learn how to go back in the past and I learn how to do all this stuff, and then I go back into the past and I tell myself a different way of training that would be more beneficial, right? The power that I thought I had, that I thought I reached my peak at, the peak has just changed because the circumstance has changed, right? So it's kind of like a time like paradox thing where I'm going to bring your latent potential to you right now, but as soon as I awaken it, your potential is no longer awakened because you can get further. It's weird. Anyway, that's it for this video. If you liked it, be sure to leave a like, subscribe. If you didn't, let me know what I can do in the comment sections to make it better for you to watch next time. The glove is off. Peace, love. Thanks for watching.